I'm Melanie Sarantou. I'm a senior researcher at the University of Lapland, and with my colleague Professor Satu Miettinen, we're currently in Melbourne. We're running a wonderful workshop with our colleague Yoko Akama from the RMIT University here in Melbourne. So we're running a workshop titled on the fringes of service design, design and creative research methods. And I think the role of artistic methods in service design is probably so that they can be used twofold. On a very practical level, first of all, but I think also in research. But I think it boils down to the idea that you want to collect insights and that you want to gather data from the group or the community or the business that you are working with. And I think this is very important to actually use arts-based methods. Of course, they are very much on the fringes of service design. It's an area where we have been starting to experiment actually quite recently using arts-based methods in service design. But we do believe, and what our outcomes are showing is that arts-based methods give us just deeper insights. It gives us other insights into the needs of the communities that we are working with.
I'm Leander. I work as a service designer with a charity here in Melbourne, and I also study here at RMIT. And definitely I think that there's a huge potential for art-based and creative activities to be used to help with service design. I think for me, I'm interested in it. I think we talk about like the psychology of it, you can talk about that. But I think for the ability to understand like tacit knowledge and things that we're maybe not conscious of and our participants aren't conscious of, I think that's a fantastic way of accessing that, and particularly with redressing and balancing power, I think being able to give everybody the chance to use creativity, because I believe everyone's creative, I think it opens doors to completely understanding service design and what we can do with services in a whole other way.
I'm Natassia, and to answer your question, I think that for service design, so I'm interested in like how service design has its impact with social impact. So for me, when I was understanding more about art-based and how it can impact service design, it was, for me, it kind of reminded me of how psychologists treated children and how art was used as a tool, as like a medium to understand what they're going through. And I think with a medium in between, it helps people to be more relaxed and explore more. And so with art-based, it could help with dealing with more complex social issues like trauma and exploring insight through that, but with a lot of respect and dignity for the process too.
Feel better. And then we've thrown out a few ideas around the problems that people face.
But we just came back to the idea that research is about observing and documenting, and the first sort of like start was to think about the senses and about how an artistic art connects with the senses, right? So we looked at the senses and went out and decided that we would just make some documentations of the senses that we came across on campus, like a series of little videos, and they just go for like 5 seconds each. So this is a guy playing the piano. There's a piece of string on a bin. And you can hear the piano.
See, so like it's thinking always the event and like stop, continue talking, but that's it for now. But I guess the idea is also to utilizing emojis, which is also kind of like currently the pop culture, especially with Instagram, Snapchat, you can put stickers, so that's something that we were trying to also explore as well.
So Satu, why is artistic research on the fringes of service design?
I think these artistic methods are in the fringe of service design because in those you tend to need more time in service design you use a lot of tools and templates that are ready, that you kind of pick on from some method book or from some online platform. But when you work with artistic methods, you need more time to build trust with the community. You create more interpersonal relationships and more dialogue with the community. Sometimes you need to give more space and even maybe switch the aims of the workshop or the objectives in the middle of the process to create enough respectful process that will meet the community's goals and long-term strategies.